Hello knitters, Barbara Benson here. I am an independent knitwear designer who also likes to make these videos for my YouTube channel, Watch Barbara Knit. And usually I tell you to check in the description below so that you can check out my Ravelry page in case you want to knit some of my patterns. But today I'm also going to say check out for the link to my new pattern. It is a pattern tour today and it's very unique in that I opened up the package with the yarn and the beads for these very shawls right here on this YouTube channel way back in, I think, February or March. I'll put a link to that unboxing video so you can see the whole process. But it is finally here. It took quite some time, but look. This is Earthbound Misfit. It is an enormous shawl. Look how big it is. And it is a collaboration between myself, the Unique Sheep, dyed the yarn, and Earth Fair, that is a website that does bead and yarn kits. So you can actually go to earthfair.com and buy the kits to make these shawls in these colors because these colors are exclusive to Earth Fair. So if you want to make the exact shawl as pictured that I'm showing you, then you need to head over there. So I have 3 different versions of this shawl to show you. This one is in the yarn Luxe, which is, let me check, I have a note down here. It is, no, this one is in Verve, and it is 100% merino. Each of the shawls takes about 550 to 600 yards of a gradient. This is a 6 skein gradient. That is what Unique Sheep does. And it also needs between 350 to 400 yards of the contrast. And the contrast is beaded. Looky there. So what we have here is you start knitting in this tiny thing up here and you increase and you're going asymmetrically. You have a simple texture pattern and then you alternate between these swaths of color and then the contrast color in the beads. Now the beads are specifically selected so that they complement and go with the colors that the gradient walks through. So this one is the one I knit. Look at me putting it on backwards. Here, let's do it this way. So you can just flip it on like this and bring this around in front. Bring this around in front. And there we go. And it's so big. It just it's enormous. It is a great shawl and you can do so many things with it. So this is the Verve, and then we have this one, which is in Tinsel Toes. Tinsel Toes is a 50/50 superwash merino tencel blend. And this is another one of the colorways. The names, if you go through to Earth Fair, you'll be able to see the pictures and the names of the colors that go with this. This one, isn't it gorgeous? It goes from this pink through this really interesting shading into greens. Isn't that unusual? And then it ends. And the beads. There you go. So that is the one in Tinsel Toes. And I'm going to very specifically, I did not knit all of these shawls. I had sample knitters knit, and Mary Scott, thank you so much. Once I finish making this video, this will be winging on its way back to you. So there is the Tinsel Toes one. And then in the Luxe, which is a silk merino blend, look at this one. So it starts with this blue, and I love the contrast color. It's kind of like a charcoal, and it goes through these beautiful blues and starts shading into these purpley magenta colors. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can see the beads, they really pop on this dark background. Lois, thank you so much for knitting this. You will be getting it hopefully before the end of the year. But look, so Earthbound Misfit is the name of this shawl. Again, it starts up here, alternates between the lace and the texture panels. And this one is very flexible on where you change your colors. And then at the very end, you just have this little bit left that you can make. And I love, look at the curl. It's one of my favorite things about this shape. I love the curl. So this is the one I knit and that I get to keep. Let's see if I can put this one on a different way. Okay, so if you just put it on the normal way, normal shawl way, look how big it is. I'm Batman. So if you can see, it is plenty big. And you can flip this up and over. If I wish I was taller. But there you go. So that is the pattern tour for Earthbound Misfit. The name comes from my favorite Pink Floyd song, Learning to Fly. And I thought that this beautiful is almost like having like a hang glider or wings. It's just, I thought it was a fun name. Look at this. I dumped it right over there, didn't I? So check out earthfare.com or go to my Ravelry page if you feel you have the perfect yarn to knit this. And I'm sure it would look beautiful in a non-gradient, but it really is designed to go with the gradient. And there we go. So 3 different colors, and I cannot wait to see what colors you choose to do it in. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up, like the video. And if you'd like to be notified whenever I upload a new video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Three, two, one. Hello knitters, Barbara Benson here. I am an independent knitwear designer who likes to make these videos. Okay, start over again. I hope you guys like this one. It is interesting because it's the culmination of, I opened up these packages with this yarn and these beads on this very video station. Okay, let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Hello knitters, Barbara Benson here.